Hey everyone, it's Son of Beast here as the NBA playoffs are about to continue here in the first and second round. Is the next stop to be here for the next matchups in the bracket. The conference semifinals is in between the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Final four teams will be heading into the conference finals of the championship game before heading into the finals. Now, let's get started. Me and Me phone standing by for the pregame show. It's coming up next. Hello everyone, Son of Beast here and Me Phone 4. Welcome back to another NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Now this next matchup as we're about to be seeing the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now this is a battle since we've seen them playing in Season 3 of the NBA2k23. That was the last one that was happened for 2018-19 season of the run. Because of this point, we know the better player of this advantage turns out one of the bestest. Right now as we see the better player of this game between the Lakers and the Warriors, here are the starting lineups. We have is D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis, also known as AD for short. And King James. I like it when you call it that way, a King James man. You got that right. For Golden State Warriors, we have is Stephen Curry, Jordan Poole, KT of Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and DG, Draymond Green Show. Well, as you always know, he has his channel on here called the Draymond Green Show. You can go ahead and check that one out. I give a special shout out to him for one of the best players in the interview of the highlights right there. You can go ahead and get up there on a calling card and click it. They will be right into this one here to get the interviews behind the look of Draymond Green Show. So now it's time to settle in and get ready to battle for the Western Conference of the second round in the semifinals. Now, standing by, we have along the side, we have his test tube, along with Silver Spoon, and on the other way, we have his light bulb. See you all later for the post-game show, and after the halftime show, then post-game show. Correctamundo. See you later, all. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA playoffs. Is that time? And this is the starting lineup. As right now, the Warriors have Stephen Curry. We'll be right back after this. Hey folks, thanks for tuning in for the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Testu, along with me and along with Silver Spoon and Lightbulb on 2K Sports. Right now, standing by, we have is David Aldridge, but he will be setting about here just a moment to play to get this thing on the roll. And as of right now, this is the West Coast matchup of the Lakers and the Warriors. Now, I have something to say about Stephen Curry. He was really well to take his own play. The better of this momentum that Stephen Curry has made a lot of three-pointers making, he was definitely one of the best players in the league. I've been definitely, if you're all telling you, that he's one of the best support here in this game. When I call him the Curry making, he definitely have it all, and he is all set, and he is all settled up and ready to make the game. The better action out there, I'd like to see how they well do. Here are the courtesy lineups here presented by Gatorade, all filled up, and we are ready to go. Here's Thompson, he's coming up by LeBron James. On the other side, we have is Anthony Davis on Draymond Green. Then it's D'Angelo Russell on Stephen Curry. Then we have is Jared Vanderbilt on Andrew Wiggins. And finally, we have is Austin Reeves on Jordan Poole. Here's Reeves in the corner from the baseline. Right to Russell on the outside is James. James with the drive. He's fouled. That's there. Draymond Green with his first team foul on Golden State. Now, in this part of the drive, I was saying that LeBron James got a little smacked down of it. As you may have just heard of it, he was knocked out by Draymond Green because this was knocked over, and too much to recall this one in progress. Because of this one, they can't be losing it from the deck. On the outside of it, it is a very tough one that they can try to keep it resistant it's not going to like keep it well enough to go from here. First free throw sent in for LeBron James. Now LeBron James, I really have to say, he's the king, but you can never go wrong with that one. But he always had to say for himself, he got a really good confidence to take over from this lead, to take the game from here. He missed the second free throw, as right now he has only made one free throw in the game. Now, on the other side, we have Jordan Poole. He finds over Stephen Curry. Curry on D'Angelo Russell, now finds Poole. Try to watch the pass over to Thompson for three. The first three-pointer is off the mark. You can't miss that one because that was an up on the target run to try to keep it up from going. The other angle may not be that sooner. Whenever you get that thing done, you might have to give that one a better look at the angle. Reeves back to Russell. Down to 6 in the shot clock. Shot up and over to Stephen Curry. D'Angelo Russell has got a good first drive to make the game. Now you never really want to get over this one. You want to make that one a clear drive. And definitely, you've got to make that one a lot much harder than you can. That was your mobile one drive for the Lakers. Here's Poole right over to Thompson. On the outside, Thompson on James. Curry for three. Three-pointer sinks the floater up and in. They're tied up now with only 4:20 to go. Oh, Stephen Curry got to go to the legendary. He could be going into step in the Hall of Famer. Maybe saying, greatest player, the next one to be here on the Warriors? I think so. Reeves back over again to D'Angelo Russell. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Looks over, James, pass to Anthony Davis. Good shot made over Green and assist by James. James got his first assist here as the first bucket comes in for Anthony Davis. Now, I never seen what Anthony Davis has done. He's better in our league in the performance of his effort. I was saying that he was very that hard to try to take an inbounding. Played for Kentucky. But it's not really like you early are going to try to keep it going here for Davis that long. It's not what you really want to do, but when you ever come in, you're usually thinking about it to play with Texas. That's the part of it that you have gone and played for. But that's not how well you do. It's how hard you do. Vanderbilt over on Curry. Rebounded here by Anthony Davis and back to Vanderbilt. They will have to reset it up across here without being 3-second called on Vanderbilt. It's a good start. You just got to keep on resetting it again and again. And Vanderbilt will take the drive. That's his first bucket of the game, and now they're keeping it up. The scores up by 4. Here's Poole. Passes over to Thompson. Thompson on LeBron James. Passes to Curry for 3. Three-pointer off the mark. Rebounded here by Anthony Davis. That's his 5th rebound of the game. It's not very good, and you always got to keep on trying. You don't want to make that one messed up. And now, back over again to Anthony Davis. Davis back to Russell. Russell swinging over again to Austin Reeves. Reeves to James. Step back for the 3. Three-pointer misses. Here's Draymond Green on a 1-on-1 and bumps out with the foul. That's LeBron James with his first personal foul, their first team foul on Los Angeles. 2:25 left to go in the first period. It is a 7-4 score. They're saying when the Draymond Green gets a drive, you know, this never happens to be one time into a score to another. Because we don't know how you're going to make that one successful and you get that one in the hand. First free throw coming up here for the Golden State Warriors. Right now with only 2:25 remaining to go. 7-3 is your score. It's the first free throw. Now, I've never anybody heard of that one, but if you all saying that he was definitely into that one, he's got a great show. It's called The Draymond Green Show. He's been doing a lot of interviews here with the NBA players, and he's definitely making his way on his better run. I have to say for him, he's putting up a lot of money to do this one here for this job. Well, you could tell that one here because Draymond Green definitely knows. He did talk to one of the players in the interview, but on the live stream. They were saying that all fans and the viewers, they really loved his part of his show. they gotta make that subscribe because I want to go check that one out. You do, because everybody really loves it. Definitely. Here's Schroeder on the outside, covered up by DiVincenzo. James on the outside, Beasley for three. First three cashes in as James gets the assist. That's number 2 in a row. Alec Beasley has his first three-pointer of the night. Payton to second finds DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo passes to Draymond Green in the corner. Watching the play from here, Kuminga with the screen and the drive, and it's fouled by James. That's number 2 for LeBron James, and only a minute and 45 to go. Now that's not what you really wanted to do, because if you foul him, you're going to definitely give him another shot to hit up another free throw in the game. Right now, another free throw coming in right now, as at this moment, it's going to be another one to take it from the one right at the top. He settles and makes the first free throw. That's what everyone does, because they really are doing a lot much harder than everyone can. Reeves is checked in as LeBron James comes off the court. He makes the second footer in to make the free throw. Definitely on a great run, because that's a hard one that you're going to see how well they do, that they're pulling up a one bigger of the shot attempt. Bamba swings to Beasley, now finds Austin Reeves on the outside. Looking over as Beasley has nowhere to go, and he finds Reeves. On the drive, good for Austin Reeves. He's got his first bucket for the layup drive, and they're up by 5. Now that's what everyone calls it, the Reeves drive is the finish. They really say that this successful has come up to a great work on his offense. And the offensive foul's picked up on Draymond Green, an illegal screen. That turns over to be the Lakers ball. Not a good run, because if you do this one once again, you're not going to get this one to a successful, to make that play come to a stronger hit. Here's Schroeder, passes to Bamba. Bamba! Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo! Mr. Bamba! I ain't never seen how well you're gonna make that dunk. That's what they say. Bamba is a Bam Bamba. I like it when you say that Bamba is just going with the bomb jam, because you can't even say that Bam Bamba just really got it slammed down. Oh, Bamba's always approved. He really saying it, and they are keeping it. Oh man, I like that. Schroeder back over to Hachimura with 35 seconds to go. Back to Schroeder on the outside. Schroeder on the back of the basket, and Beasley fades the shot. Misses the two-point layup. The score coming out here, and now Payton the second has the ball. Bring it over to DiVincenzo. From baseline, it's off the rim, and Green will take the layup. He's got his first bucket of the game. Down by 5. Los Angeles lead by 5. Schroeder over to Hachimura with 10 seconds to go. Schroeder will try to fix it up again. 5 on the court. Schroeder, Bamba for the buzz beater. Cash that in. What a shot for Bamba. That's how you finish the first quarter, because right now, this instant, they're shooting it really well. 16-9 is your first half of the first quarter at the end. We'll get to the second quarter when we come back after this. And if you're tuning us here for the second quarter, we're about to get started, as right now the Lakers have it up in the lead by 7. Over to Golden State, 9. Here's D'Angelo Russell. Hasn't scored yet for one of it, but only the 2 pointers in this game. LeBron James in the corner, now finding Russell over again to Beasley. Beasley work his way on a run. Now go over to James. James on a drive. Top of the angle, but James has it. They're always saying that keep your ball right in a good hand. Because if you lose the rebound, they could take it over and then rip it out of your hand. Try not to lose out with your good motion. Beasley, three-pointer makes it in outside the range. D'Angelo Russell with the assist, and Beasley has 6. That's what they noticed, that McCollum Beasley was really over and under again. They're just trying to get over it, and they wanted to get that done. Here's Thompson, pass to Curry for 3. The mark range outside. 19-12 is your score. We're down to 5 minutes left to play in the first half. James passes to Russell. Russell, fast drive. Oh, he lost the ball and it goes to Warriors. Oh boy, they never really saw that one happening. They can't be stopped again. Hachimura checked out as Jared Vanderbilt's checked in. Then the Warriors are making new changes as Klay Thompson's checked in. Stephen Curry with the ball. Dribbling on a ring. Finding Poole. Over to Iguodala. Finding the room for Aaron Davis. Bouncing right over into the elbow in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Iguodala free for Curry. Good! The outside puts up another 3 for Curry. They are just going quickly. First timeout call by LA Lakers. 4:33 left to go in the first half of the period. And it's not too late to get your tickets down. If you're in a California state, you must go check it out here. If you're in San Francisco, we got your tickets here to head you down to Los Angeles at the Sabian Media Center to get your tickets here for the Anime Insanity and BFDI experience. There are so much seats that you can grab your way and write down in to meet your creators. From the courtesy of Jack and Jellyfy and Adam Katz, along with Brian and of course, Justin. And a bunch of creators are here to make your autographs design. Plus, the Q&A also really has come along to check out questions, and they've got answers. And the new series of the Season 3 in Anime Insanity Invitational, along with the BFDI TBOT new releasement here at the Media Center of the Sabian in Los Angeles. If you like to get your tickets now, head over into the website at animeinsanity.com/tickets. You could be the next one here, and hope you enjoy the show. If you're in General W. Lynch, only the screening only will be used because all of our tickets are sold out. Make sure you get one now before they're gone. Back in the game, we have D'Angelo Russell. 4:30 left to go in the first half of the period. Davis with the ball. Now swinging it over again to Malik Beasley. Beasley swinging over again to LeBron James. Going for 3. Outside the marker. Makes it in. Cash Booter is never going to slow that down because you know that LeBron James really keeps on pressuring it up. And Iguodala! What a finish! And Stephen Curry with the assist. Now that's what they call him here because that Iguodala drive is putting it right in towards the middle. I know this is tough, but don't be honest because they were saying, get it over it. Here's James on the outside, passes over again to Russell. Down to 6 on the shot clock. James with the fader shot. Goes off the target and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Here comes Iguodala and he's fouled and that will be off the rim. Malik Beasley with the first personal. That'll be their 3rd team foul for the Los Angeles. Iguodala's at the free throw line shooting 2 for San Francisco. They're never saying because Andre Iguodala was going to try to finish that one up. But it can't be helpful because you know they're not that tough to try to slow it down. Steve Kerr is your head coach here for the Golden State Warriors. Has already been out here with the Warriors the most part of a career of the season. They're saying that everybody keeps on Steve Curry because he's the legend. He makes the first free throw. Now new changeup coming in as right at this moment Draymond Green is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins, as you meant. and he hits his second free throw. Los Angeles trailing by 3. Leading by 3. I should have meant that one here. My apologies. Now James on the outside. Inside. Gets reached up by Andre Iguodala. That'll be his first personal foul and her second team foul. 3:26 remaining in the first half of the period. And yes, I will give a big shout out to the volume here for Draymond Green, because he's definitely one of the successful at this moment of his interview, and showing how it's done with the highlights. This motion is turning out to be real. And you could say that when Draymond Green definitely has it all done, he could feel like this was ever happened before, but he's done one of the best. And because of that one, they say that this is the hard one to maintain well. Right now, LeBron James at the free throw line. Another foul called on Draymond Green. That's his third personal. This show just getting too many fouls called. They're definitely working it up again. They should never do this one once more, because if you can't get there enough, you're not going to make it successful to try to hit it off again to hit another one. James hits the first free throw down. He's king of the James. Always in the town here since after playing with his Catholic school. Then he was playing here in the NBA. First, he was drafted with the first look of this game, with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then his next career, he has been swapped right over to the other side of it. And as you may have already noticed here before, LeBron James was the biggest man of the game. And he might be the next greatest player in between of Michael Jordan and LeBron James, because these two are very higher and professional. They are really into the next one here. Maybe next few years you might be able to know that LeBron James will be retiring very soon, because after a few games he will be finished. Jared Vanderbilt finding over again to LeBron James. James passes over to Beasley. Beasley swings to Russell, now finds Vanderbilt. Over to Russell. Further on the arc, and that cash in sinks in. Russell has his first three-pointer of the game. They now have a 27-19 lead. Curry for 3. No way! He made it that time once more. Says, that's my three-pointer, Russell said. And Curry says, oh yeah, take that back. Oh, getting a little aggressive out there. Watch that one call. That could be unsportsmanlike conduct in between those two, Russell and Curry. Beasley on the outside, down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. James fakes a shot. Malik Beasley watching Vanderbilt with the rebound, and 2 minutes left to play in the first half of the period. Here's Beasley on the outside, just down to 5. James passed to Vanderbilt. Over with the 2. He couldn't hit it that time, but Davis can make the layup and finishes it up with a huge hit off the backboard. Davis has his second bucket. Thompson finds Curry. Curry passes to Draymond Green. Draymond Green in the middle. He makes a drive and scoop it in. They're down by 5. The next timeout calls for Los Angeles with 90 seconds to go. They're saying that this one comes up with a bigger moment. They're just really showing it off. Where everyone can definitely tell you that Curry and the team can have that one all in the range. And they're saying that they are impressive to bring it on. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. Your local Kia dealers. Your moment inspires. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Coming up in just a few moments, we will have a halftime show, as right now Meat Bone and Son of Beast are standing by right out here at the 2K Sports previews here in the highlights room for the first half of the game. It's a top one, and you know it. Every time when you say about this game, they could say that the Lakers are in a top game than the Warriors. they may never know what's going on because they are really that hard to try to pull it up in the deck. Might have another hard chart to find another way. If they can try to slow that down, they can. 4 players checked out, 4 players checked in, along with the Warriors team. Bamba passes to Reeves. Fakes a shot. Hits off the rim and keep on Looney with the rebound. I have not seen what the rebound turns out to be. Because, you know, it doesn't really happen to be anybody else. They just really wanted to get all their attention. And with that moment, it really did turn out to be turning out the other way. I never see what's going on, but in that case, we'll have to see what they can do. Up and overhead pass to Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Bamba around Green, and good tip there as Bamba's got a second bucket to the third. And Dennis Schroeder with the assist. Dennis Schroeder got a good open pass out there. You may be saying how this turned out. It may be too hard when you know it. And DiVincenzo right around Hachimura. That's off the mark, and Lee trying to give a pass to DiVincenzo, and it's good! Makes a rebound and putting it back up here by 3. That's not what you really want to do because this is what everybody really wants to do. You just got to keep on rebounding the ball and don't get it off the attacker. Schroeder passes to James. James trying to make a round move. Fakes a shot. Off the angle. From the half court. Way off mark. That ends the first half of the period, 31-28. Now it's time for David Aldridge to stand by. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
You just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy open, and if not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just have to know in the block and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Please stand by. We'll be back after this. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back, everybody, here at the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Me and Son of Beast. Let's get going for the first half of the game. Let's do it. As we got a good start here, the Golden State Warriors are climbing in, but the Lakers have out in front. They're up by 3 in the game. They still got a lot of pressures here. Let's start off with you, Son of Beast, for the Lakers. They really are putting up a lot of pushing P at this moment. They've got a lot of it. Turn over it. There are so many offensive rebounds, they are putting it away, and they might be just flying towards it down. And now over to Meat Phone for the Warriors. Well, the Warriors might be stepping in. They could get this thing done. But as you may notice, we may have another difficult week between the range, so we have to keep that one in mind to do this one again. It's going to be hard, and you know it. Alright, folks, that ends the halftime show. We'll see you all later for the post-game show. Until then, see you later, guys. Welcome back to Chase Center as we're about to start the third quarter of the game. It's a close game, 31-28 your score. Depending on the legendary of Stephen Curry, he was pulling up a greatness to make his day come to his life. The moment sees everything. From Holy Moly, he was on a show, a businessman. I never seen how this show comes along, but if you guys have heard of it, you must go watch it anytime. Yeah, that's right. If you want to depend here on Holy Moly, you better go see this one and watch it right now on ABC. That'll be happening here on every Thursday on this part of the game to show how they will do. After the NBA playoffs, then we kick it right out into this game of the golf. What a try for Davis! I don't even understand how this could happen. And that was your Mobile One drive for Anthony Davis. He's got a great run of his attentional speed. They're just going all over on him. Here's Poole. On Reeves finds Thompson backing over to Wiggins. Wiggins finding over around Vanderbilt. With the spin move inside. Short with the rebound. That's good. 2 times in a row for Wiggins, and he made that one down by 3. Warriors trail by 3. James trying to make it up to Davis. And here's James around the outside, and the offensive foul puts on LeBron James. That turns it over to Warriors ball. Yeah, it's easy to say because whenever you're trying to block and try to shove them off, that's a dirty offense look. Because that range was going to give him a hard time. Yeah, not so good because if you keep on messing it, you're going to get that one turned over. Here's Curry. Inside alone. And good drive for Stephen Curry. They're up, down by 1. LeBron James trying to slow it down. James passes to D'Angelo Russell. Russell swinging over it again to Anthony Davis and now in the corner. Trying to do that one again, but he decided not to do it. Back to Anthony Davis. Scooping the arc off the mark. And Green with the rebound. Now back to Poole. Poole watching it over. Up and over on Bamba. It's good. They got the lead up in front. They are just putting up a great lead tonight over the Lakers, and they've done it one of the best. Here's Vanderbilt. Passes to Russell. Russell swinging over it again to LeBron James. James in the center. Oh, he just got it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. LeBron James. You can never say that King James was slamming it down. Just going right for the alley. Oh, get off of him. That's like the only tough one you can't just get over it. And that, my friend, that was an epic slammer. A replay presented by AT&T 5G of the Slam Cam. And an offensive foul puts up on Klay Thompson. Another illegal screen. And they are doing it too much. No, the Warriors are keeping it bad out there. They just don't want that to keep on coming. Malik Beasley's checked in for LeBron James. And now Draymond Green is also checked out, as right now Jeff Green's checked in. Here's Russell. Passes to Anthony Davis. Davis looking for a ball over to Reeves. Another great pass moment here for the Lakers. Now open over to Vanderbilt. But he decided to give it back to Reeves. Over to D'Angelo Russell. Reeves for the 3. Another miss here for the Los Angeles. They just can't lose it out when they're just going to keep on working it. And Jordan Poole finishes it with a drive. They're up by 1. Russell, bounce pass to Davis. Watching it from the back on Green. Now back to Beasley on the outside. Rolls back to Russell. D'Angelo Russell finding over again to Anthony Davis. Shoots over Green. And that will roll around in the net and it makes a count bucket. That's Davis with 8 points in the game. They're up back again with the marathon lead. Back-to-back switch may not be just that bad, but the easier you can get, you will try to get this one up and away. Reeves over again to D'Angelo Russell. Finds Malik Beasley. Good pass by Russell. And Malik Beasley has got another bucket in. Now the next timeout will be Golden State with 2:24 to go. 39-36 is where we came in to have it all down. They're just going to need to talk this over once again, and they just really got to keep on going. Well, as you may have noticed here before, there might be one way to make that one easy change. The setup, the drive, and a finish. They really got to talk this thing over because everyone really knows the truth. They've got to get this one covered up to have it all down on the muck. And right now, here are the coming up games here for tomorrow, as right now we got the Knicks battling at Cleveland for the win to get in, the do or die. And on the other side, we got the first game coming in for the Clippers playing at Mile High against the Denver Nuggets. Here for the first game in Ball Arena. That'll be the first game here happening tomorrow, along with the Stanley Cup playoffs. That'll be happening here also along the other side with 2 games in Game 7. That will be the Jets and the Wilds, Edmonton Oilers and the Kings. And then, following on the Wednesday's game, that will be happening here on the other side, that will be joining in, the Kraken and the Knights. That'll be all on its way, only on 7 Piece. Watch now, right on your device or watch it on the TV. And don't forget to make a following connection on social media on Instagram, TikTok, and news media. Coming soon, Discord. Now back in action, we have this Kuminga. Kuminga on Beasley. 2:10 to go in the third quarter of the game. Jeff Green still watching him. Finds DiVincenzo. Good shot made as Green's got the assist. Just one-time moment to get that pass over to Green because that's a good eyesight to have it all down. Here's Schroeder on the other hand. Now Curry. Swings to Hachimura. An elbow right up and over the rainbow to Reeves. A short teardrop. Now swings to Schroeder. Fakes a shot. Bumps out. Not this time. Looney with the rebound. And Kuminga to Curry for three. Get to the goal on the outside. Back up by 2. They are going everywhere. All the fans are saying, we want Curry. Schroeder back over again to Bama. Bama swings it up across the Schroeder. Now finds Beasley. Inside Bamba. And got it in there. No deflection on Kevon Looney. As right now, another player comes in with the assist, and it's Malik Beasley. 1 minute left to play in the third period. It's tied up 41. Kuminga on Beasley. And lost the ball. Beasley got it. And on the fast break, here comes Bamba. Bamba, one-hand team down. Oh man, you just gotta keep on stopping with the dunk. He's like already crazy enough. DiVincenzo on Reeves. He finds over again to Jeff Green on Hachimura. Now swings it to Curry for 2. That will get it in there right behind the free. And he had it up in a lead again. I got a good review because he was right behind the 3-point line. And he just really made that one in there before he went on a 3-point line. So that was very close to call. So that one, he still have it. Schroeder back over again to Hachimura. 7 on the shot clock. Beasley finds Schroeder. Got to get the shot in there. Step back, Schroeder. No good from here. And Curry decided to go from deep from the shot. Up and away. That's missed. And now that ends the third quarter. The Warriors are fighting big over the Lakers. 44-43. Third quarter is complete. Fourth quarter. Let's bring it on when we come back after this. Time for the fourth quarter. Do or done. And a moment now to reveal your assist of the game, presented by State Farm. Now, I'm going to be talking about this one here for the first one set. First thing is that Klay Thompson gives it off the good wide open look for Jordan Poole. And when he has that one in there, he has that tough releasement to bring it up for Klay Thompson. The bigger moment for the deep pass, he's got it in there in control. It's the fourth quarter and we are about to get set. Here's DiVincenzo finds Reeves on a cover. Second thought, here at a courtesy fueled up, starting by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready for the finishing quarter of game 1. Here's James, he's covered up here with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Reeves on Andrew Wiggins. And it's Davis on Draymond Green. Thompson is on LeBron James. Jordan Poole on D'Angelo Russell. And finally, it's on Hachimura on DiVincenzo. Here's Hachimura. Pass back to Davis. James, deep 3. Missed off the target range, and DiVincenzo makes a rebounding game. Successful may be determined, but nowhere to be going. It's not going to be hard to make that stop. Russell had to be with the rebound now over again to Hachimura, finding Davis. Looks over to Hachimura. Around DiVincenzo, and he's fouled. Dante DiVincenzo receiving his first personal. They're adding another team fouls for the Golden State. As right now, as of this point, Hachimura is at the free throw line shooting 2. It's not going to be close enough because if you make that free throw, you know you're going to get that one tied up. It's the first free throw. Now we're going to change up here as the Warriors will be swapping in to go with the different guard positions. Good on the second free throw. They're just climbing in right now because they never saw how they're going to get this one done. Poole on Reeves. Reeves. Bob Thompson. Three-pointer can't make the mark, and James has his third rebound of the game. Finding Hachimura. Lost the ball. Back to James. James passes to Anthony Davis. Davis passed to James, over again to Reeves. Down to 6 in the shot clock. Finishes. Fade the shot. Good rebound by Anthony Davis. He's picking up another great rebound here for tonight. And now Reeves has it back. James on the outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis. Around Green. Good. Up and over the angle in the paint. Davis has 10. They're up by 3. They're getting a little bit too much excitement here, battling for the first game to make the win. Very that tough one that everyone knows it. Thompson on James. Passes to Poole. Poole on Reeves. Screen on Thompson. And a solid D performance here for LeBron James. Lakers are adding 45.7 rebounding to the 6th in the NBA, and tonight it's 17. They're really showing it off because everybody knows they really are keeping it going. They just really wanted to make that steady. Another miss here for Golden State. And here's James on a fast break. Whoa! That was pretty deep. Very that big. Bam! And keep that silence for now. I just know that one here. How could LeBron James do that? That is insane. The timeout has been called by Golden State Warriors with 3:25 left to go in the 4th quarter of the game. And coming up here for tomorrow night will be happening here for the do or die moment of the Knicks and Cavaliers back at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The winner will be taking on the face against the Milwaukee Bucks at Fiserv Dock Forum. That'll be the first game in the second round game of the NBA playoffs in the conference semifinals. And at this moment, we are seeing a lot of new changing in this relief bit, since we've seen them playing in Season 3 on 2K Sports. The Lakers dominated with the rush out. And because of this point, they're really into a higher percentage of the all-mark mobility on a capable drive on this layup. This point was turning out to be big and successful, but not always accountable enough. When they are getting it clear, they get it done. I say it now because whenever you call that one here, for the Warriors, they just really wanted to say, get it done. We have no time to think about it because this really needs to mean a lot to us, that we have to keep it smart and play on the better rounding of this game to show it how it's done. And yeah, I have to agree to admit that one. They have to do much hard work. The Lakers are betting and putting it up with the win over on the Warriors. They are very that tough, but don't be aggressive because everybody keeps on doing it. DiVincenzo on D'Angelo Russell, finding over is Draymond Green. Fades the shot off the target angle, and it's Davis with the rebound. Yeah, he's doing another rebound. Reeves on the outside, finding over is a lost pass. Thompson, here he comes. Poole for 3. Missed again. Number 12 for Anthony Davis. Almost lost the pass. Finds Russell. That shot Kirky, and it's another breaking drive for D'Angelo Russell. That drive in there in the paint can just go with the flow. And what a great stoppable run here for D'Angelo Russell, presented by the 2K TV Drive, presented by Mobile One. And he's fouled. That puts up Jared Vanderbilt, roped up on Klay Thompson. The fans are not liking it because if he's on the floor, they're just going to say oohs and ahs moment. They just never going to like it at all. Thompson at the free throw line, shooting 2 with 2:37 left to go. 51-44 is your score. He makes the first free throw. Now, he's better than what I just been saying before because of Klay Thompson was really that better player in this offense. They also called him Klay because their name of this one for the tennis player of Klay Thompson, CL, not really sure what they are going for. But his moment has turned out since he does his best one of his worker. And you know, he was the one-time player in this offense who was putting up a great run for Klay Thompson. They all gonna love him. Vanderbilt pass back to LeBron James with under 2:30 to go. Russell over on Stephen Curry. Shot good. The range is outside, and the Lakers are on to a 10-2 run. That's 9 points for Russell and assisted by James. Timeout call by Golden State Warriors. They still have a lot to talk it over to get it done. They're saying they're just out of breath. They may not be able to do this one right. This is turning out to be the crazy run, as you call this one. The Warriors and Lakers battling of the Pacific Coast team. They're getting it done. They always do. They got a lot of it down. Show them off where you need it. And now we have some time to present your New Balance player of the game. Game 1 of the conference semifinals goes to Anthony Davis. When Anthony Davis really keeps it on going. His great epic run has been putting up a scale voyage. He maintained his way. His posture is going to be on a great lookout chain. And you can definitely say whenever he does for Anthony Davis, he got a great roll-in protection to keep it out the rim. Now the new site changes as right now they're changing new offense and defense. Here's Curry on the outside, finding a 2, and got it go. They're just keeping it going. They're better in this play, they just need Curry to get the number bucket score. James with the ball, 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter of the game, and Davis has the ball on Draymond Green. Shot, that was tricky, but Davis has 12 points in the game. You're saying that whenever Davis is really putting it in a lot of epic voyage run, they just can't lose it. Oh, Draymond Green shows up. They just keep on going. They never want to slow it down. They just want to rumble. Oh, you can say that again. And he's fouled. Draymond Green is 4th. Oh boy, this is not that good because that is a lot of too many foul calls for the Golden State Warriors. I have no preferences to feel however he's going to change because this is too much. At the free throw line right now for Anthony Davis, and they're adding another team foul for San Francisco, the Golden State. Free throw miss for Anthony Davis. He's got to try to keep on concentrating this one again. Because you don't have the right moment to do this one once more, but when you feel comfortable, just go ahead and shoot it. That's the better thing that you need to keep on playing for in order to get it successful, to play it at the right timing. His second free throw missed. Davis! I lost the ball! Here's Wiggins on a fast break. To shoot it! A great rebounding by LeBron James. He is pulling up a biggest run. I had no conservation of how it's going to change. This is harder than expected. Here's James with a 2. Step up again, no good. Draymond Green. The fans are going loud to try to put the revenge on a run. What a rebounding recovery for James. And now Davis has the run. Now passes to Reeves on the outside. Pass to Russell's. Now again to James. And trying to make a move out of him. Around Green. Wiggins scores! LeBron James! 12 points in the game, just trying to beat the upset in the first game. Curry for 3. No good on the open look. That range was out of target. The sight is just not going to keep on going. Davis on the inside will finish the scooping layup in. They're now come to a 16-6 run for the Lakers. Curry finds Russell with a shot. Open look. Good on the outside. They're down by 6. And James will not kick it over here. That's his 5th foul for Draymond Green. No more, and he's out. Davis at the free throw line shooting 2. Gave up 2 free throws, but he might have a chance to pick up a 1-point game to have it up. And he nails it. That's his first free throw that he has made. Now the new changeup. 3 players checked out, 3 players checked in. As right now, James moves over to point 4. As Brown Jr. and Walsh has checked in, DiVincenzo's checked out, and Poole is checked back in. And he hits the second free throw. They're down to their last timeout left. Here's Curry on a cover. And good 2-point made for Curry. Up and over again. And that's it. Green is out. Now this one checks over, and now the new changeup is coming in. As right now, Jeff Green will not be checked in as Kevon Looney's checked in. Draymond Green is fouled out. Had too many fouls to give, and that was too hard to give him. Oh, you can't say now, because when you miss it, you just got to keep on scoring. Davis missed the first free throw. Now they're making one last change for the Lakers. Now LeBron James is checked out, along with Hachimura. And Vanderbilt and Reeves are checked in. Second free throw for Davis is good. Last time out call by Golden State Warriors with 18.5 seconds. One player had gone, and the other player may not be able to have it all the timing to get that down right. And yeah, that was definitely what he has called for. They're all teams are just saying, we can't lose it now because we got our first celebration with the win, and it may be hard enough to tell. No one can hear us now because there are the good ones. Yeah, definitely true, you know? They really are doing the best because everybody really knows that James really wants to show them off, but there are a lot of great respect to the teams. They just really want to do it. I say it too. Because when I know once the players are getting hydration, they want to say, let's go, we got the fight to win. And that's because we have a lot of the crucial and respected to play this game. They want to do this 3-on-3 battle attack. I'll say 5-on-5 is the better solution. Yep, they do. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do. Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. And by Adidas. Last setup change here for the Warriors. One last changing of the players. Iguodala's checked in along with Curry and makes that cast go in. I don't know how they're gonna make. Well, they're just gonna make some time out there. Woo. Could be a back-to-back flow. Now with a new changeup here, as right now Walker in the fourth, and Gabriel and Brown Jr. are checked in. Now they're about to do one more substitution to maintain their way. They're down to the last timeout. No timeout called for the Golden State Warriors as they already ran out of their bars to try to set up their scores. Try to watch the call and fouls called on Jordan Poole. That's their personal 15 foul for the Golden State Warriors. And right now, at the free throw line, Walker the fourth, shooting 2. They're only just making another free throw at this range for the Los Angeles to pick up the run. The batter at this moment keeps on coming and keeps going. They just really want him to get that goal in. Walker the fourth makes the first free throw. And he's off in a second free throw. Have some time now, but just to get there and again. Curry finds Poole for three. Misses! And a foul's been called on Andre Iguodala. And that's it. It's all done. Because Gabriel is at the free throw line shooting 5.1 seconds. That's just going to be a short amount to get there. Yeah, definitely have to tell you that one here. They're just out of here. It's the first free throw for Gabriel. If he makes one in, then game one will be over. Missed the second free throw. Try to go for the half court. Thompson for three. And he's off the line. Wow. That was a tough game. This calls for game one. And your final score comes with a 64-58 lead for the Lakers. They have a 1-0 series in the game for Los Angeles, and they are the better run. Better team now for successful of LeBron and team. Now time to send you over to David Aldridge on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Ron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus guard versus big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds. It's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that will wrap it up for the NBA playoffs of the conference semifinals. And I hope you all enjoyed it too. Test Tube, Silver Spoon, and Light Bulb are gone. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Have a great night, everyone. Test Tube, thank you so much. As right now, with this part of the game, turns to be a first run to hit the win for the Los Angeles Lakers. The visiting team has gotten a lot of total game statistics. They've got 60% for the field goals, 62 free throws at the free throw line, 8 fast break points, 38 points in the paint, 9 for the second chance points, 22s on the run for the bench points and assists, 9 defensive rebounds, and 18 defensive rebounds. Only 3 steals were given. No blocks were kind because nobody had that one. Yeah, they were clean because they were heavy contested shots because they couldn't able to hit that mark on the free throw because it was too hard to try to make that one paid for. So it really had turned out very that loose. But it may be happening enough for the next game. Right now on the other side of it, turnovers were being brought up for 4. Then team fouls were 4 for Los Angeles, 4 dunks, and then 10 biggest lead, and 13-42 for the time of the possession. They've done a great work here for the first game to kick it off to start. And now, time for the 3-star players of the game, starting with you, Son of Beast. Let's take your thoughts. Alright, thank you so much. 3rd star of the game as we're about to be heading to start things on. This is a tough one to make a call in between by Curry and Davis, and may not be enough to go with that. 1st star for the 3rd. LeBron James, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and had 2 dunks. He only made 25 performance run and made a 1 3-pointer make. Only with the field goals with 4 to 11. Just didn't really have that much to go through because that one was a tough one to keep on scoring. Now for me phone with number 2. Alright, Anthony Davis is your New Balance player of the game. He's number 2, 17 points, 15 rebounds, 1 assist. Only got 19 performance run and 7 out of 8 field goals were made. That was hard, but it never really caught on what Davis could do. That's a tricky setup. Now for number 1, Son of East, your take. Number 1 has to be an all-time legendary and may not be successful because the numbers on the back. Stephen Curry with 30 points and 3 assists. He only had 36 performance run, never got 3 pointers. He only made 8 and 11 out of 16 field goals for percentage to bring on for their next combination to do it again. Well, I hope you enjoyed your part of the game of the Pacific Showdown between the Warriors and the Lakers. Right now, we will be back with tomorrow's game for the Knicks and the Cavaliers. The win to move on to the next round to face against the Milwaukee Bucks of the 1st seed. And following along here with the Stanley Cup playoffs, only 2 first games are always on the run. We've got the Minnesota Wilds, and on the other side of the Winnipeg Jets, and on the other side of it for the Eastern Conference, we got the Islanders and the Hurricanes here at PNC Arena. That will be the first game, and the second game will be the Wilds and the Jets. And for tomorrow night, on Wednesday, will be happening here with the Golden Knights and the Kraken back at T-Mobile Arena, following along with the Lakers, not home, but the Kings also, along with the Edmonton Oilers back at Crypto.com Arena. That'll be their final game happening here before they move along to head on to the next round. And Thursday, as we see, the Bruins versus the Lightnings of the Bolts, playing here for the first game of the conference semifinals of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So that will wrap it up, folks. I hope you enjoyed this part of the game, and stay tuned for tomorrow, as we have Knicks and Cavs, and first game, the Clippers and Nuggets in Mile High. Phone and Son of Beast are gone. Thanks for watching. Peace out, everyone, for a while as the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports Style. Have a great night, everyone, and don't forget to subscribe to his channel. If you don't, somebody will. See you next time. Bye-bye.
If you don't, somebody will.